Welcome back to Snoot Game Mods. I'm doing this and doing I Wanty Hug a Gator at the same time lately. So, this one's not a live recording, but let's see what we get. We're looking at Anons Reconciliation. Going to the beach with Fang to skip the prom night. We climbed out the back of the cab, and the driver gives me a wink before the taxi screeches away in a cloud of sand and carbon monoxide. We have to be the only two who ever ride in that thing. Now it's just us alone. I take Fang by the hand, and we make our way down to the beach. There isn't a single other person in sight. Perfect. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing right now. How about we find a spot to sit then? Yeah, sounds like a plan. The waves have receded far back, letting us walk along the soft sand more easily. After some time, we find some kind of hidden shoal, only now revealed thanks to low tide. This looks like a good place. Fang drops the backpack in the sand and promptly unzips it, retrieving 2 beer cans from inside. I take one from their extended hand and pull the tab open. To all those fucking losers who went to the prom. I take a sip and my face immediately contorts. It's been a while since I drank this shit. Meanwhile, Fang chugs half of their can and laughs at me. Come on, Anon, don't tell me you're a lightweight. Fang wants to go. Let's go. No, fuck you. I grab a fresh can and ram my pocket knife at the bottom, raising the hole to my mouth as I pull the tab. Woohoo! I finish the can and look up to see that Fang now has a firework in their hand. They plant it a few feet away and light the fuse way too close to the base. It zips off seconds later and explodes in a red burst after a few moments. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, this is way better than prom. What do you think they're doing there anyways? Who cares? Naomi got her stupid crown and is probably sucking Nazer's dick in the locker room or something. That's specific. Fang sighs as I take another can from their bag and crack it open. You know, Trish had this big idea when we started Verm Drama. Fang sits down in the sand, and I feel obligated to take a seat next to them, suffering the moist sand seep into my clothes. We were going to play a show at prom, and everyone was going to love us, and it was going to be our big break, like she always said. Now Trish went and did all that to you, and now none of that's happening. Fuck her. You know, part of me thought you two would just hate fuck and be done with it. That's not happening. I finish the beer and toss the can into the sand. Better keep this party going. I just wish everything could go back to the way it was before all that bullshit. Fang takes a sip from their can as I grab another. You shut it. Are you already drunk? Looks like you are a lightweight after all. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Schoolish bullshit, promfish bullshit, and everything bullshit. Not you though, you're not bullshit. Everything was great till fucking Trish done me dirty and turned into rock bottom 2.0. I actually have friends and shit. No, come off a fucking retard for once. Fuck Trish, fuck Naomi too. Yeah, fuck that bitch Naomi. Fang downs the rest of their can and reaches for another. Wait, hold on. Okay, we can't skip. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Controlling freak probably does Nazer's homework. I bring my can up to another swig, but it's empty. Fucking bitch, even stealing my booze. I reach my hand, 2 hands, 4 hands? I reach into the bag to find more liquid sustenance and pop the top and chug it all at once. Fuck her stupid fucking plans to try and fix people. Now you're wasted. Ah, the fuck I am. I bring my can up to another swig, but it's empty again. How does that pink bitch keep doing it? Always putting her nose into everything. How's Fang Anon? When have you and Fang been up to? What a bitch. That pampered princess, always acting like she's right, and how she's got Nazer just wound up around her stupid little finger. Yeah, poor fucking Nazer. Even if his head looks like a perfect circle. Heh. Why are they laughing? Meh, must have thought of something funny. Yeah, poor Nazer. How the fuck did he even hook up with her anyways? So he's so worried about everyone. I always see him fretting about you. You wouldn't believe how much that pisses Naomi off. I can just imagine her now. No, stop paying attention to Fang, wow. The fuck's her deal anyway, trying to fix Fang? Like it's not her shit to fix. It's not in mine either. Fix? You say something? You said Naomi's trying to fix me? Fuck! Well, you know what? We've been together long enough. You promise not to kill me? What? Sure. So Naomi, right? She's bugging me constantly when I first got her about dumb stuff. When I first got here about dumb stuff. As she does, yes. Yeah, you fucking hate her and she fucking hates you and all. And, she got me to start dating you. She thought I was some super cool magic guy that would fix you normal or whatever. Wait, Naomi put you up to dating me? She tried, yeah. Something about wanting all of Nazer's attention because he thinks you're a screw-up? Shows what she knows, right? Probably could have fixed you to match her heteronormative standards even if I tried. Probably couldn't fix you to match her heteronormative standards even if I tried or wanted to. Fang's eyebrows furrow. Wait, do you think that I need fixing? I mean, don't we all need fixing? Everyone's got their problems, you know? Oh god, he is so screwed. Fang is very upset by what I just said. Oh fuck. Now then I think of it, it sounded way worse than I first thought of it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you think you understand my life better than I do? Oh no. I need to salvage this situation. Bail! 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 Think, Anon, think. What would Giga Chad do? Not have gotten drunk? Shit. So drunk. Can't think straight. Are you talking to me? Fang stares murderous. So yeah, go ahead and continue your train of thought. I'm right here. Choose your next words very carefully. I promise I might not beat you up too badly. Then, strangely, the effects of my all previous ingested alcohol faded a little bit, and I was able to formulate my intentions into an almost coherent string of words. So, what I meant is that we all need to support each other, you know? In my context, fixing means it means to work together. I channel all my concentration into my next words like Super Saiyan because there was no telling what would happen if I fucked up this again. What I'm trying to say is that we need each other to get through the ordealish of our lives because we're all superficial. Oh, I forgot he's supposed to be drunk. Beings deep down, superficial beings deep down, no matter how you put it. I felt that my Chad power level was increasing rapidly. Almost there, Anon, you can do this. I never meant what I wanted to change you. The shit Naomi tried to put up to me is not acceptable. But hey, we ended up together due to her interfering. That's all I really care about. I'm not doing the drunk voice anymore. I almost felt like thanking her for signing us up on all those school activities. Almost. Yeah. I'm also happy that we spent all the time together. Even though there were ups and downs, I'd say that it was worth it. Hell yeah! Going to a concert with you was great. You're awesome, and I wouldn't trade our time together for anything. I feel the same way. You also made a good point in saying that we should be able to rely on others for support even when it feels difficult. It's what happens when people closest to you. It's what the people closest to you are for, right? I'm so relieved that you said that at first was. I'm so relieved that what you said at first was just a miscommunication on your part. So, just to be sure, I take it that means you're completely fine with me identifying as non binary? I stuck along with you, so isn't that obvious? I guess you. What is English? We're correct in saying that am a pansexual and I don't care what your gender is. Isn't pan just fucking mean you're just bi with fancy words? Your dino tits and cute snoot, on the other hand? Huh? Shit, can they read my mind? Nothing? About fucking time you told me openly that you accept me for who I am. Yeah. About time. I know I'm such a fucking retard sometimes. I admit that I don't have the best social skills. Oh, really? You just noticed? Very funny. Well, since the ice broken, is there more I want to open up about? Alright. I should have been more open about my opinions. You can't read my mind, right? Uh-huh. Remember our first time in science class? Back then, I didn't know how to handle your different pronouns because it was new to me, and it's all bullshit. Sure, I had heard about being a thing and never did have a problem with it. But you know what? Sometimes happens to people when they thrust into a new situation. Oh yeah, that. I'm surprised that you even mentioned it. I had actually forgotten about it already. Anyway, I forgive you. Thank you. Just keep in mind that any interactions with new people that it's unreasonable to expect everyone to immediately internalize your gender identity. Where's the gun? Where is it? Not everyone is a bigot, but understanding and hoping people will understand your back. Well, if someone is actually bigoted towards you, fuck them. God, this modder tried real hard, didn't they? Fangs downs their drink and then grabs another. Didn't I already admit I overreacted? That's not how I behave normally. I was still feeling bad about the concert incident and I just wanted to vent at someone. I understand that happens to most people sometimes. To follow up on this train of thought, I don't think most people care about you being non-binary. Which is a good thing, right? I'm sure the people who are still confused will learn in time. I hope so. I don't get why someone would get caught up in the gender thing, Fang. You're super cool no matter what you choose to represent, how you feel about yourself. Can we lay it on any thicker? God, is this turning into like a Cartoon Network show nowadays? Was this written by, what's her name, Rebecca Sugar? I just want to finish up by saying that I know things didn't go great. I promise I truly tried my best. It's fine, like you said, us being together on this beach is all that matters in the end. And your supportive words, of course. Feeling a little bit more confident about not fucking up again due to being too drunk, I crack open another can and take a small sip. Fuck the prom and fuck all the haters. I just want to hang out with you without anyone judging us. Yeah, we don't have to care about what others think. I take a long sip and nod in agreement. Thang smiles at me in response, chugs down their can, and grabs another. In this moment, I felt happier and less insecure than how I had felt in a very long time. Maybe it was because I finally opened up, but also gained Fang's approval in the process. Why do you need someone's approval? So, how did you realize I'm super cool? I don't know. I just think that playing in a band is pretty awesome. Also, being independent, finding your own way without giving a fuck is the way to go. Even though you're completely being used by somebody else and your whole gender thing was because Trish told you to be non binary. I paid attention. Did anyone else? You know, I always messed up with that myself. Not to mention your feathery wings and cute pterodactyl tail. Humans are just plain boring. What? Did I say something wrong? You did it again. What? People can hear you mumbling to yourself, you know. I don't? So you're more attracted to dinos than humans? Don't try to pretend you didn't say something about my dino tits and Snoot earlier. It's all starting to come together. Too embarrassed to respond, I focus on consuming my drink further. I knew it, you pervert. So, would I be correct in guessing that hoping to get more comfortable with dinos is one of the reasons you choose Volcano High when you had to switch schools? Ah, shit. Wait, no. This is my Chad moment. Maybe. So happy to be correct again. Fuck you for making me cringe internally because of your oh-so-heartfelt confession. A human transferring to a dino school just because they want to bang them is really pathetic. Heh. I don't care. The rule of horny overrides all. Regardless of almost dying from cringe, I have to admit that after hanging out with you, I find humans so squishy and vulnerable. You don't have the claws or scales. Talk about being a really weak species. You're so lucky that we never ended up in a real fight. That shit would have been messy. Yeah. In fact, I think that's kind of cute. How humans manage to survive this long is a mystery to me. It doesn't matter. I'm more interested in hearing which of my petro parts interests you the most. Anon, spill it out. Well, it really doesn't matter, does it? I like your Snoot the most. That's such a funny word. It's almost kind of cute. Any other particular reasons as to why you're interested in dinos? I don't think an in-depth explanation is needed as to why we all just have different things we like. You know I agree with that. Hearing more about you and what you think was really nice, Anon. You should make a habit of opening up to more people. I know, I'm trying my best. Anyway, how about we continue our hangout somewhere inside? Would your apartment do? Some of my alarms went off, but I managed to shut them off. Sure? We had hung out in my apartment before, but I knew that due to both of our confessions that this time was going to be different. Without saying anything, Fang finished their beer, tossed it in a bag, and got up. On cue, I also quickly drank mine and put it in the bag along with the nearby empty ones. I grabbed the bag of both empty and full beer and started to walk off the beach towards Fang, who was already leaving. Then suddenly they stopped, and as if I caught up to them, they got close to me and grabbed my wrist. Let's go. Due to plot magic, the taxi driver from earlier was waiting for us at the street. We got in, and he immediately turns to grin at us from his driver's seat like clockwork. You two had enough fun already. Trust me, the real fun hasn't even started yet. So, where am I taking you this time? A love hotel? Just Anon's apartment on Skin Row. It'll have to do. Hold on. How did you know to come back and pick us up? I'm afraid I can't tell you. Tricks of the trade and all that. Fang kicks the driver's seat from behind. We don't care. Start driving. Gotcha. The ride to my apartment was uneventful. If you don't count Fang leaning to me and rubbing my thigh the entire time. Thankfully, at this point, my alarms had almost completely subsided. Maybe tonight had begun to evolve into a Chad. As we arrive at my apartment, and Fang immediately jumps off, throws in a few bills, and pulls me out by my hand. Come on, I haven't got all night. I got up as commanded and was led by Fang to the entrance of my apartment building. Have fun, kids! Not even daring to ask what kind of plans they had for me, I just quietly follow Fang to my apartment. As soon as I unlock the door with my key, they go inside past me, clearly looking for something. Oh, it's Roomba. It's Rainbow. I'm starving. Do you anything I can eat straight out of the fridge? I bought an extra large bag of Dino nuggets and several dipping sauces in the morning. Perfect, those are my favorites. I'm going to need a lot of energy for tonight. Not sure how to respond, I just leave the bag of beer cans at the door, take off my shoes, and saunter over to Fang. As I sit on my bed, Fang goes to grab a marker from my study desk, then walks up to the fridge, bags it, opens it, and scribbles their name on the large bag of Dino nuggets inside. These are mine. What? Can't I have any of the Dino nuggies I spent my own money on? No. My stomach grumbles at their response. That's just cruel. I need to eat too, you know. Fang just grabs the bag of nuggets and all the dipping sauces close to the fridge and sits on the rug in front of me. Once in a comfortable position, they twist the bag open and toss the nuggets in their mouth. Calm down. If you're a good boy, I might just allow you to have a few. What do I need to do in order to be a good boy? Fang happily tosses their nugget in their mouth, chomping it down instantly. I'll tell you if you come sit next to me. I comply and sit on the floor next to Fang. Series of chills crawls up my spine as Fang suddenly turns toward me and then stares straight into my eyes with a serious look. I feel the urge to look away, don't dare to follow through with it though. Anon, I realized something because of what you said to me back on the beach. We are made for each other. Spurging out, I can't come up with a sensible reply. Yeah. What I mean is that I need someone like you to support me and listen to me so I can experiment to find my true self. On the other hand, you need someone like me to teach you how to be more independent and how to better express yourself. Fuck you, bitch. To be honest, and opening up about yourself made you feel good, right? You told him he was pansexual. He didn't come up with that himself. You didn't come up with being non-binary. Trish told you what you were. You are not independent. You follow trends. You follow whatever somebody else tells you you are. I can't stand people like this. Fang was spot on with their remark. Expressing my true feelings to them had made me feel... Fuck you. Expressing my true feelings to her had made me feel what I could only describe as real happiness for the first time in my life. You're right. I'll be as open as possible to you from now on. Good choice. In order to show you my true inner self, I suggest that you let me lead tonight. Wait, what? Doing what? You'll definitely learn some new things about yourself as well. Who knows where this night will take us? Anon, you're a Chad now, calm down. Still, if you feel uncomfortable at any point, don't be afraid to tell me so we can slow down. Sure, I would love to enable your true self. Good boy, I think we'll make a great pair. Let's eat. Fang hands me one of the dipping packs. Dip one of the nuggets in, then feed it to me. Oh, Jesus. So, Anon, how does it feel to know that your true self is being a bitch? I feel weirded out, but also curious, because I want to see where this goes. Of course, I rip open the barbecue dip pack and use two of my fingers to dip a nugget, and then I guide it toward Fang's snoot. They lean forward and devour the nugget, but they also lick my fingers with their long tongue, coating my hand with some of their saliva. Good boy, you're not completely useless. If you keep treating me like this, I might eventually start to like you. For some reason I couldn't fathom, my alarms weren't going off at all. Due to not feeling so anxious anymore, I decided to go with the flow and not question it. Another. I promise you can have a nuggie after you feed me one more time. Playing along, I dip another dino nugget and feed it to Fang. They do the same ordeal of elaborately licking my fingers. They nod to me with approval. She nods to me with approval after she is done eating. Yeah, fuck you. I'm done being nice. With her unspoken permission, I take a nugget, scrape the rest of the dipping sauce, and eat it myself. The nourishment fills me with the hope that I might actually be able to survive this night. Then I realize something is missing. I'm feeling thirsty. I'll go get her a beer bag from the door, alright? Sure, that's what I just needed as well. I walk up to the door, grab our bag of beer cans, and bring it over. I grab 2 cold ones and hand the other one to Fang. We crack our beers open and take a swig. Then Fang smiles, shifts closer to me, and lifts her legs over mine, almost putting them on my lap. Their snoot is so close to mouth that I can feel their hot breath. We are in full body contact, albeit mostly through clothing. I kinda like you now. Thanks, I like you too. We start consuming our beers, eventually finishing roughly half of the nuggets and all the dipping packs in silence because no words were needed to communicate how we were feeling. In this moment, I feel content just hanging out with someone I really like. Compared to my previous social life, it almost feels like a dream. Then my companion interrupts my thoughts by nudging my side. Anon? Fang places their beer can on the floor, gets off of me, and stands up. Confused, I follow suit. Did I do something wrong? I'm relieved as they just pull me in with the winged hug. They tighten their hold on me and I lean in to whisper in their ear. I'm so happy to have found you. We'll do great things together as I tell you what to do. Not sure how to respond to something like that, I blurt out the first thing that comes to my mind. Thanks. You already taught me how to be a better person. I love you. I'd like to know where she taught that. All she's done is tell him to do whatever she says and mindlessly follow her orders. Fang releases me and steps back. They are clearly in good spirits due to my honest confession. That is so sweet of you. Is there anything else you'd like me to do with me? Your bed looks more comfortable than the floor. Fang gets on my bed on their knees and then pats the space in front of them. Come sit with me. I get on the bed on my knees, facing Fang directly. They proceed to hold my hands, then lean forward with an amused smile and stare me in the eyes. I can't help but be mesmerized by their beautiful amber eyes. Your shyness is cute. Don't worry, I won't bite. Too much. I take it that you've never kissed a dino before? Not even a human? No. I'll be your first then, isn't that exciting? I have some experience since I've kissed shorter snouts before. A human can't be that different, right? Fang shifts towards me more. Come on, Anon. Fang. I close my eyes and lean in to meet Fang's snoot. Anon, that's just my lips. I want more. Open wide. As I open my mouth, even slightly, Fang immediately grabs my head and kisses me sideways as if they were trying to devour me. Then they proceed to invade my mouth with their long tongue. I almost gag and try to pull back, however, due to Fang's firm grip, there is no escape. After a few excruciating moments of intense arousal and discomfort, Fang pulls back. I think I reached your tonsils. More. Be a good little human for me. Continuing their human experimentation, slightly less excessively, Fang presses their lips to my mouth and tongue kisses me again. Then they grip my head even more strongly and explore the roof of my mouth with their tongue. I feel like my chest is about to burst. Am I going to die? After not too long, Fang is satisfied as they stop rampaging the inside of my mouth. As I dare to open my eyes, they continue their onslaught by pushing me down on the bed. Their fluffy pterodactyl wings engulf me and they snuggle my chest. So vulnerable. After squeezing me for a little bit longer, Fang lets me go, gets off the bed, and poses in front of it. You're so much fun. I'll make you into a good lover yet. Thanks, Fang. I love you. Keep this up and I'll really start to like you. Yeah. So you passed the first test. Have you washed yourself recently? Like today? Yeah. I took a shower and shaved in the morning. I'm so proud of you, Anon. Maybe you aren't such a fuck up after all. Wow, I really fucking hate this mod. I'm ready to go further if you're also feeling up for it. You know, I've been aroused ever since we left the beach. Yeah, no shit, we couldn't tell. Anything for you. Good boy. Lie on the bed on your back. I get it, she's the dominatrix type. Disappointed by my confusion, Fang takes the authoritative pose and looks at me expectantly. Come on, don't disappoint me. I weigh my options for a moment. I immediately realize that there is no turning back. Anon can go through this. Anon, you can go through this. Isn't this what you always wanted? As Fang keeps getting more visibly impatient, I finally resign to my fate as Fang's boy toy and lie down on the bed. Accepting my submission, they come over and sit next to me. By the way, be a good little servant and join my Patreon subscribe store or become a member on YouTube. You can do it. That's what you want, right? Undress for me. As commanded, I lean up and undo my buttons of my jacket and take it off and toss it onto the floor. After that, I get rid of my t-shirt as well. Pants off next, skinny. I immediately obey by undoing my zipper, arching up my lower back, sliding my pants off, and then tossing them somewhere to the left of me. Okay. I think I'm going to keep you after all. Oh, okay. Things are going weird. There we go. As Fang goes and cleans up, I sit up on the bed. I'm a little bit confused about how quickly things had developed tonight. After not too long, Fang comes back from the bathroom, getting down on the bed next to me and leans on my arm. Somehow, they have also put their clothes back on without me noticing. Aw, you're so soft. Your fucking you was amazing. I want to be with you forever. Fang responds by pulling me down on the bed and getting up on top of me. I embrace Fang again and drift off to an incredible feeling of closeness. Sometime later, I am disturbed by Fang pulling out their phone. They tap it a few times and look back at me disappointed. Look at the time. I think I can still easily get a cab if I hurry up. I was going to stay the night, but on the other hand, I realized we probably shouldn't let my parents think something is up. We can spend more time together later. Good call. I can manage sleeping alone. Let's meet up tomorrow morning, alright? Text me when you wake up. I'll come up with a load of fun for the both of us. Sure. See you tomorrow, Anon. So yeah, you guys missed a long sex scene with no images. Again, I don't mind the dominatrix thing. That's fine. God knows I've had to do that voice enough times. My issue is the whole confession doesn't work when you've actually played the game and realized Fang didn't come up with being non-binary. And it clearly states it. Trish told her that she's non-binary. Like, if she would have come to the non-binary thing herself, I would have been completely okay with it. But the fact is, it's supposed to be Trish manipulating her. The door audibly slams as Fang exits to wander off, clearly in good spirits. After they leave, I immediately lie down on my bed and try to sleep, just to skip to the morning. My thoughts switch to my actual predicament. Yeah, on the other hand, I feel so empty because Fang left. Oh well, if I don't do anything retarded, we'll be sleeping together a lot in the future. Eager to see what tomorrow brings, I empty my mind completely, and not after too long I succumb to sleep. After what felt like only seconds, I wake up instinctively, jump up on the bed as soon as I remember that I have to meet up with Fang soon. Is this still going? Regardless of last night's exercise, I feel superbly rested. Wow, this is probably the first time in my entire life when I haven't felt exhausted the next day after doing something physical. I have to say, that was a perfect night. Maybe I can actually have a normal life that I always wanted. Having woken earlier than planned, I decided to shitpost on my favorite Siamese deer horn handcrafting forum before meeting up with Fang. I do love the forums, I do. The forums make me laugh. I also do like that Anon is different than Inko. Like, the two characters are completely different. It shows the range. I do know that they have a third game, like a little short game. I may look at it eventually. What would get me the most views? Oh look, there's a thread about that visual novel I played some time ago. Inspired by my talk with Fang last night, I quickly come up with a reply that will surely stir up some attention. I decide to reply to an upmost post to the upset poster with "Gender isn't the same as sex. Also, gender is a social construct." Get mad, losers. I still have some time left. What should I do? What if Fang comes over? They complimented me for not being a fuck-up, so if I want things to stay that way, I should probably do a bunch of cleaning to make myself and my apartment as presentable as possible. Wow, I thought this thing was going to end after the really interesting sex. Done with the cleaning, as best I can, I leave to meet Fang in good spirits due to doing something productive for a change. Having run down the stairs to the street, I feel a sudden urge to open up my phone and check what kind of engagement I've gotten so far. Holy shit, over 20 views. Oh, sorry. Holy shit, over 20 views already? There's even a couple of... Yeah, you show me a forum that still allows that other than Kiwi. Anon, you really did it this time. Chuckling quietly to my newly found intellectual superiority as I start putting away my phone and realize something. Shit, I forgot to text Fang. I send Fang a text to ask where to meet up. They probably won't respond right away, even if they're ready, so what should I do? Fresh air feels nice, so I suppose I could just wander around to see if I can find anything interesting. I put away my phone and start going off to the general direction of the better parts of town. Wow, this is still going. That's actually a surprise. This is going to be another great day, I just know it. Oh, that seems to be it. Let's find out. End of part 1. Oh, so there is a part 2. Thanks for playing. So, it's not a terrible mod. It isn't. I like parts of the mod. I do like Dominatrix Fang. I think that's fun. It would have been cool to see art, but of course it may just be a work in progress like a lot of other mods are, so you never know. My issue again with the whole thing, and it's just a minor gripe, is the fact that it's just me, but we didn't get to see Fang at that point become herself. So it just falls flat when you realize that. But who knows what part 2 will bring. So So thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be doing another mod next time. This is going to be a censored video because I obviously, even though there isn't any pictures, I cannot let the descriptions go on YouTube because Lord knows I'd like to keep that 100,000 subscribers. So if you want to watch this, you can support through Patreon and Subscribestar to see them uncensored. They'll probably go up on other sites too. I really wish I could give it to you YouTube members, but they sadly wouldn't allow that kind of thing. But if you are a YouTube member and you do want a link, you can just contact me through the Discord, through Twitter, through anything like that. Say, hey, I'm a YouTube member. Give me your screen name so I can double check, and I will absolutely give you a link. I am sorry that I can't give you guys those. You guys are awesome, though, as always. Thank you all who have been supporting and helped me continue to make videos, because I don't make much on YouTube, so you guys helping out in other places does help me a ton continue to make videos. If you want to, you can also spread the word of the channel. You can hit that like button, subscribe button, I think there's like a bell button. You can do all that. You can comment. Let me know what you guys think, what mods you guys the most excited for, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.